Hey, hey, exec clubbers. What's up, what's up? It's Lindsay Gramont. I'm going to invite some of you so I'm not here doing this by my lonesome. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and this is going to be about attracting. I'm going to find some of you to add here, some execs. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just clicking on the invite button here. We'll give it a minute. If you are watching live, please let me know. And if you are watching the replay, also comment that you watched and give me some feedback. I am going to attack a topic here. Hey, Sue. And again, this is, I'm going to be recording it in this group, but I'm probably going to post in some other groups. So if you're watching in my Up and Comers group, hello, hello to you as well. So that I don't have to do this more than once. Okay, I'm just clicking invite here on a bunch of people to get some folks in here live. Hi, Sue. Hey, PA, how are you? All right, so I just was talking offline with a few of my diamond leaders, and we realized that we should be kind of saving a repository of ideas for you on this topic. So how do we attract new builders? I'm sure that all of you are wondering this and have asked me multiple times, have asked your leaders multiple times, have posted about this, have asked each other, how do we attract new builders? How do we grow our gold leg? How do we grow our silver legs? How do we grow our platinum legs, right? So I'm going to give you the scoop here from a social media standpoint, okay? You need to be talking about this as a business more. And the way that we do that is through stories. So it's not like, hey, does anyone want to make some extra money? I don't think you've ever seen me post that, and that doesn't feel so great to me, so authentic to me. But what you can do is paint an amazing picture. I don't know about you, but for the past probably 5 or 6 days while my baby has been sick, I have been working one-handed, sometimes with my left hand, with a baby attached to my boob asleep for like 7 to 10 hours a day. And I get to do this. I get to sit with him and run my business. And when he wakes up, I get to play with him, and I get to put my phone away for a couple hours. And I just find that to be night and day compared to when I was raising my daughter and she was in daycare. So I know many of you in here are still working a full-time job maybe, or you are a stay-at-home mom. Whatever the case may be, these are the kinds of things you need to be talking about, and you need to be telling your story. And I know that you've seen me post about how, I've done $2 million in 1 month of volume, and all these crazy people, 50 people going for silver or whatever it is, okay? And you think, well, that post, how do I recraft that post for me where I'm at right now? And I just want to encourage all of you, because I have been sharing stuff like this at least in groups, maybe not always on my personal profile. I started doing that about a year ago, and that has attracted some amazing people to me. So I highly encourage you do it, but I'm going to tell you the formula. Okay, so listen up, get out your pen and paper, write down some notes, because there is a formula to these posts. You want to be humble in your posts. You want to always be grateful for what you have in this business. You also want to include some stats, okay? People who are in this industry don't think that we have a real job, right? I mean, they think that we sell some oil out of the trunk of our car, right? They don't think we're making real money. I want you guys to really understand how high volume Young Living as a business is. It's $1 billion company for a reason. But I remember meetings, I was teaching a class for Marissa Borst and Melanie Creswell, who I believe are both in here, where were we? Knoxville? My brain is dead right now. No sleep last night. But just meeting someone who was with another network marketing company, I think it was It Works, and she said she was a diamond with that company. Well, I found out that diamond with that company was $35,000 in volume in 1 month. That's our gold, guys. Do you realize the staggering amount of volume that we drive. And all of you as executive leaders are driving more than $4,000 in volume a month. That is a lot of money. I know when you compare to like what I'm doing, or maybe your silver leader or your diamond leader, you're comparing in a way that is not serving you, because you have to understand that most people doing this kind of business are not selling that much mascara. They're not selling that many leggings. They are not selling that much makeup. I met, every time you go to a vendor event, how many times have you met other vendors that are wondering how you are at the level that you are at? I remember talking with someone who was selling Rodan and Fields, and they had done so many vendor events, and they were not doing more than maybe a few $100s a month in sales. Okay, guys? So own your story. Own the fact that you are an executive leader. And remember that when you post about that this month, and then next month, and the month after, and people see the progression. So get this. Okay, this month, how many people, I just want you to comment here live, okay? And if you're watching on replay, I want you to comment also. How many new members did you enroll team-wide last month as an executive? I want you to comment with, and I'm going to look somebody up, okay? I'm going to go to Oily Tools right now, and I'm going to look someone up, okay? Because I want to get some stats here. So a typical executive new member growth in a month, let's say it's 5, let's say it's 10, I don't know, okay? No one's commenting yet, so you need to comment. But let's say, why is my login failing for Oily Tools? I don't know. Okay, so last month 17, Gina is saying, 11, Angela is saying, okay? So when you are sharing with someone about inviting them to a class, and you're talking about, you know, all the 300 chemicals and all the things, right? You can say, last month we got started 17 people with this lifestyle. Do you realize how much more oomph that gives your post to say we got started, you know, 10 more people with this toxic-free lifestyle last month? I helped 10 people to get started with this lifestyle, and I'm helping them right now with their journey, and 30% of my people or 60% of my people are reordering every month through our auto ship program, right? So you've got that stat. I know that most of you here are above 30% because you've been working on it, increasing your ER percentage. Some of you are at like 70%. I don't even know, crazy awesome stats. Team-wide, we're at 35% across 40,000 people. So, you know, when you say that in your invite, hey, we got, you know, 15 people got started last month on this chemical-free lifestyle, and like 40% of them are reordering this month, right? That's huge. So include those stats when you are telling your story. And, you know, if you're watching this and you're just a star or you're a senior star, you're not just a star. Remember, the person, you know, I started as a star at one point. The person watching you and watching your post is going to see, wow, she's already a star. Hey, I got 4 people started and I hit star. That's huge. They are at 0, right? They aren't even started yet. So every part of your journey is inspiring to somebody, and 6 months from now, when they see you post that you are gold or, you know, silver, they're going to remember the progression of posts, and you're going to have said, you know, I got 17 people started, and then, you know, 6 months from now, how many people are you guys going to be getting started? Team-wide, maybe 50, maybe 75? Don't know. I'm asking you. So people are going to notice that progression when you use these stats and when you post about this kind of thing often. Also, just think about your volume. If you are pretty seasoned executive, let's say you've got 8,000 in volume per month. You know, most businesses, or I shouldn't say most, all businesses calculate their annual revenue based on their highest month revenue. Okay, so pick your highest month. Say it was last month so far, 8,000 per year, per month. So 8,000 times 12. Guys, that's almost a $100,000 business a year. You are running a $100,000 business. Everyone who's watching in this executive group, you're running a $100,000 business. If you are not executive yet, if you're senior star, guess what? That's a $50,000 a year business. Did you ever think you were going to be running a $50,000 a year business? You're a rockin' mom boss, okay? You're awesome. So that's the kind of stats you want to share. Like, oh my gosh, I just realized I am running a $100,000 a year business. That's huge. I mean, seriously, if you are, a silver leader, or maybe you're not silver yet, but you're like bringing in $15,000 a month times 12, that's almost a $200,000 a month business. A year business, sorry, annualized. Okay? Huge numbers. You have to, yes, it's huge. Are any of your friends doing that? No. Okay? So they need to understand that this is a serious business. Okay? And when you post things like that, you are going to attract these people who are so excited that you are running such a serious business. Yeah, and like Kimberly Havlovic, you started in January and you were making over $1,000 a month already, and you're almost silver in like 4 months. Okay? You need to be sharing these stats. Okay? Mindset change, right? Really open your eyes, guys. You have some amazing gold mines you're sitting on here. And I just want to encourage you. I just want to encourage you to share these things, okay? That you have, however many, Kayla, how many members do you have team-wide, okay? As a seasoned executive who just hit silver, how many members do you have? Okay, share these things. At the end of the month, say, gosh, I can't believe this. I'm serving a team of, 200 people or whatever it is, okay? And how amazing that is. And I'm doing it with a brand new baby, a 7-month-old baby, whatever. I'm doing this from my bed. Take a picture of your laptop in your bed. And I know that I have a gold leader who attracted a builder that way with a post like that. 131 people, okay? 131 people you serve. That's a lot of people, okay? Don't compare to others. Put out your stats. You are going to inspire your friends that are not doing this. And they're going to realize that you're not just selling, an oil or two out of the trunk of your car or from your jacket, but this is a real business. So you have to tell them. Okay, so I want to encourage you to, tub time at work. Hey, I just helped someone get started while I was giving my kid a bath. Say that. When did you last, I want you to comment when you last helped get someone started. Because I know it was through some Facebook message, someone messaged you and said they're ready to get started, and you were probably sitting like eating lunch with your kid or something, right? Some non-opportune moment that you needed to help this person, and you were like getting dinner ready, right? Or you were like on vacation in wherever. So comment with these things, share these ideas. I actually just set up a Google folder, a series of folders, and in my Google Drive, and the link is, and I'm going to post it in the post, but it's just, there's a pretty link. So www.homemade-media-post-ideas. So there's dashes between everything. Social media post ideas with dashes in between. Somebody can type it in. But there are 3 folders in that folder, which one of them is about sharing about the oils on social media, one of them is about sharing about the business, and one of them is about inviting to classes. So I want y'all you can create a document and put it in there, okay? You can create a doc that for you, Elizabeth Walling, this is my document, and you're going to put all of your ideas in there, your good ideas, as you post them. And then it'll be like a giant repository for us all to get ideas from. And, I know the hardest thing is kind of thinking about what to write. I just write right away, but, not everybody can think that fast or whatever, so I want to give y'all ideas. So I'm going to put I have a folder that I created, or a file that I'm starting in each one that's for me, and you'll be able to see my post ideas, and you can adjust them and, retype them with your stats and your figures. And don't ever get overwhelmed with my stats, okay? Put in yours, because soon you're going to be at my stats and people will have been watching you through the whole progression and they're going to be so inspired by you. Yes, exactly. Thumbs up. So would love to hear ideas, would love to see them in the file, and I'm excited for you because this is going to attract people to you in ways that you never could have imagined, and that is going to help to serve them to be making the extra $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month that they're seeking right now that they just didn't realize they could do with this little dinky oil out of their trunk business. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.